song.
Okay. Well, let's start by asking where you come from.
Well, I was born in Hampstead,
Yeah.
but we were burned out, so we had to move and go into West Hampstead. And from West Hampstead I've gone to Golders Green.
So you've always
I've
lived
always
in the
been in, yes, NW.
And your first house burnt down?
Well, wasn't it? Yes, it did.
Oh,
Yes.
goodness me, was that a mistake or something?
Oh, it was in Hampstead. Well, just one of those things, you know, most of the stuff got burnt, but there's no... Fortunately, we were all rescued. I was only in a cot. I don't remember much about it.
You can't remember how it started or anything?
Yes, I do. We used to have the old-fashioned times, you know, they used to have the velvet cloths with the fringe round them, and of course paraffin lamps. And the children, some of my other old brothers and sisters were playing round the table, and one caught the foot in the tassel of the fringe, and over went the lamp, of course, and up went the...
And that burnt the house out?
Yes. I think they saved just very little.
Awful.
But there was nobody who was injured in any way. So that's one good
Tell me more
thing.
about your family. How many brothers and sisters have you got?
Well, I had, we were 9 in the family. There were 5 girls and 4 boys, but 7 survived.
Oh, goodness.
But there's only 1, 2, 3 living now.
Yes, did you see one of your sisters?
I have one of my sisters in the hospital now. She's been in here for 4 or 5 years.
Which is quite nice, as long as you're in the same hospital.
Yes, it's really rather pleasant. She's 96, and I'm 10 years younger.
Goodness. Don't look it, I must say.
Thank
How about
you.
your father? What did he do?
He was a librarian.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. In the area?
Oh, yes.
Oh, and then you moved to Golders Green?
Yes, then and I've been there ever since, and that's where I came from, actually. Well, I've been in the hospital now for over 12 months.
And before that you were living by yourself, were you?
Yes, I had my own flat.
Oh,
Yes.
lovely. Very mobile and doing
Right,
things for
yes.
yourself.
They thought I had got a nervous breakdown, and then discovered it was pressure on the spine, which is causing the trouble with my hands and my feet, my legs, because I can't walk.
And this happened a year ago?
Yes.
It was all very sudden, was it?
Oh, yes, it was. I was surprised, really, when they told me what it was. I had started off by having shingles, and then they discovered after the x-ray that it was pressure on the spine, but they couldn't operate because of my age.
Yeah. What have you done in your life? Have you worked?
Well, mostly, I was in the Army Service Corps in the First World War, until that finished, and then I went on to the Ministry of Disposal, which was getting rid of all the government stuff that we'd bought and didn't need. Then after that I used to do quite a bit of law work.
Oh yes, sort of
And
clerical,
figures,
secretarial
clerical, yes, all
type.
clerical.
And that was always up in this part of London, was it?
Up in London, actually, yes.
Have you travelled at all? Gone abroad?
Oh yes, I have. I've been to Norway, I've been to Parma, I've been to Austria.
All pleasure trips, were they?
Oh, the holiday trips, you know,
Oh,
yes,
lovely.
yes.
Lovely.
I think Norway was my favourite out of all of them.
Really beautiful.
And I used to go to the Channel Islands, to Jersey, quite a lot, because I had a friend there who had a very nice home and some cottages, and I used to go there quite a bit.
What part of the Channel Islands was this?
Goree.
Goree.
Goree in Jersey.
Oh, lovely.
That was very pleasant.
Yes.
Had some lovely times over there. And then I used to go across to Dinard, you know, on the day trips that we used to run in those times.
Oh, lovely.
And what's the other place? San Marlo we used to go to. Buy all my Christmas presents over there, because the rate of exchange was marvellous when I went. I used to get 75 francs for the pound.
Really?
Now they get about 8 or 9, I think.
That's right. Goodness. So you've travelled a bit anyway?
Oh, yes.
Seen a bit of the world?
Oh, yes, I have. I've been to Scotland. I've never been to Ireland.
You haven't?
I've booked to go twice, but both times I've been defeated, so I've given it up.
Oh, no. I'm going actually 3 weeks'
Are
time.
you? Oh, how lovely.
Yeah.
South Island, of
Yes.
course. That's southern part.
Kerry. Anyway, you're enjoying it. You don't mind being here, really?
No, not a bit. No, they're so very kind, everybody. It's really been very pleasurable, really. And I'd like it still more if I could use my hands and my feet. I could do so much more. It's rather impeding.
Do you consider leaving and trying to get into a nursing home or?
Well, I had an opportunity and booked in a home, but I was taken worse about 3 weeks or a month before I was taking the thing up. And of course, now I can't use my hands. They won't take me because you've got to be able to feed yourself and do everything for yourself, which I can't do now.
No. But you settled in quite
So,
nicely.
so I've settled here for the time being. I don't quite know what's going to happen. If I get better, I doubt I shall try again. But meanwhile, I have to put up with what I've got here.
At least you're close to your sister and see.
Oh yes, I have her come up to tea nearly every other week. You know,
Yes, I see.
makes a break for her, and I enjoy it.
And she's your only family alive, is she?
But no, I've got one brother. He's 80 odd,
Yeah.
but he's a pretty sick man. He can't go very far.
And where's he living?
He lives just near me.
Does he? He's living by himself, is he?
No, he's married. He's got his wife alive, looking after him.
Oh, lovely.
So he's all right.
Lucky.
Yes, very lucky.
And you haven't got any other living relatives?
Oh, nieces and nephews, of course, but none of the rest of the family have gone.
They all come visiting, do they?
Oh, quite a few, yes, quite a few of them do.
Good. And are you keeping in
lovely.
contact with all your old friends? And
Oh yes, I do, more or less, but I can't write now, so it's all one-sided rather at the moment.
yeah, yeah.
I thought I could use a typewriter, but I've tried it, but I can't manage that. I can't press down hard enough here, yes, I get the...
You can get these
Speed.
special touch button things.
Yes, you can, I think, yes. Should have got a touch, haven't you?
Yes, yes. And you never got married, did you?
No, I didn't. I had a very exciting life. Had lots of boyfriends.
Yeah,
I could have got married heaps of times, but I liked my job, I liked my home, and
yeah. You had a good time.
I had a good time. I have no regrets.
Do you still keep in contact with any of them?
Oh yes, quite a few.
Oh, lovely.
Oh yes.
Still see them.
Yes, one thing with a big family, there's always plenty of offspring, so they keep on and on.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, well, lovely.